Good morning, dolls, and welcome to Little Gretchen's workshop. Okay, long video alert. This is a haul and a repair for some chairs that I got off eBay. So it's 10 chairs. I got them for less than $20. It's 4 dining room chairs, 2 rocking chairs, 2 corner chairs, those 2 rocking chairs, and 2 smaller chairs that kind of look like they would be for children's room. Those are the corner chairs. Okay, I'm going to change those cushions out. And yeah, those are the 2 that to me look like little children's chairs. Not going to do much to those, just clean them up. I'm sorry, let me adjust my camera really quick. I think those will work out really good in the nursery or in the children's area. Okay, so this is similar to the rocking chair. It's probably by the same company. I believe it was Shackman. So I'm not going to do much to those, just clean them up. Now, this is when I was making the little cushions. Kind of used what I consider a vintage looking fabric. Cut it to the shape, glued the fabric to just a little cardboard template. I actually used the shape of the original cushion to create the template. So yeah, don't reinvent the wheel. I just used the same template and shaped it. Okay, and I did one in velvet. Okay, so now this rocking chair was the one that needed to be repaired. I glued it, and let it dry. I removed the straw or raffia seating to it. I really didn't like it very much. Now this one was broken on the back. I actually need to repair that. See, it kind of fell apart when I was working on it. So I needed to repair that piece. So what I did is just took a little piece of graph paper and created a template based on the shape of um, the other rungs on the back of the chair, and measured it, and then cut a piece out of some basswood. Simple piece, just kind of rough cut it. I've got to sand it, or file it, smooth it out. But yeah, so I'm gonna smooth that out and glue that to the back to replace the piece that was broken off of the back of. So it's a simple repair. You can repair absolutely anything. Don't be afraid to buy pieces that may need a little love and attention. You can end up with some really great pieces. Now, I did sand these down because they had quite a bit of varnish on them, and to me, the wood was a little bit rough. So I did do some sanding to smooth it out, especially those areas where I removed the arms. Just smooth it out also, so it'll be easier when I actually paint them to change the look of them. So if you can kind of see holding them up in comparison. Now this one was challenged because the leg broke off. So I re-glued that and put it together. So I've already painted that one black and distressed it a little bit because I want them, like I said, to look old and a little worn. So I did 2 in the black distressed finish. And when I get done, I'm going to put new cushions on that as well. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, they were Shackman's. Now that leg was a little short, so I cut a little piece of coffee stirrer to balance it out so it wouldn't wobble. Yeah, I'm going to sand it down a little bit more. But yeah, just put a teeny piece of coffee stirrer to keep it balanced because it was it wasn't level. So that was a quick fix. Really, really quick fix. All right, so we're getting back to this one now. That's dried. The back piece of that dried. I'm going to sand it a little bit more to smooth the rough edges off of there, and that's the little broken piece. So I'm just going to sand that to smooth it off. So just kind of naturalize it into the look of the existing chair. Not a big deal. It blends in well enough. I'm putting a little varnish on there so it'll have a little shine similar to the way it was before it was broken. Now the edges or sides of the chairs, because it's an older piece, there's a little yellowing or the glue is discolored along the edges. So I have some linen folk art paint, which is very close to the color of the seats. So I'm gonna just go ahead and kind of touch up those little areas with a little bit of the paint. It's not gonna hurt it. I mean, it's discolored glue. So I'm just trying to take that oxidized glue look off of it. See that little yellowing right along there? So yeah, I'm just going to put a little bit of the paint on those areas to touch up that glue look. Okay. So yeah, just touching that up just to make it look clean. Like I said, I didn't do any changes to these chairs because I really thought they were cute just the way they were. Now that's that rocking chair where I removed the straw, made a little cushion, same technique, a little packing plastic, and glued it to the rocking chair. I actually used a little painter's tape to secure it down while it was drying, just so that it wouldn't pop up. You don't want it to pop up while it's trying to dry. It just keeps it so it'll be nice and flush. Okay, so there's the rocking chair all complete. Nice weathered looking antique seating on that. So that'll fit perfect into the rooming house. So that's all set for that one. Okay, so now let's get back to these black chairs. I'm looking at the color on that. I did those cushions, but I don't know how I feel about this cushion on this chair. I'm thinking I like the red on the black chair a little bit better. Yeah, I think this is gonna work out. I'm looking at this one. I really don't think I like that. Yeah, I'm really not feeling this particular cushion on the black chair. Although it does look older and kind of dingy, I don't like it. I'm gonna go ahead and spread the glue, but I'm thinking I might try something different here. Where's the red cushion? Yeah, I think I like that better. The red cushion on the black chair. I think that suits that particular. Yeah, I think that suits that a little bit better. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna put the red cushions on the black chair. And I'm gonna do the same thing, glue them down with, I'm sorry, tape them down with painter's tape, just so they'll dry flush and smooth, and you don't want to get any oozing on the side because it'll make the edges of your chair hard, and it'll just, mess up the result. Now these are the cream chairs, and I'm going to use that lighter cushion on the cream chairs. I think that's gonna look better. The black chairs are almost dry, so let's go ahead and put the cushions on the light chairs. Yeah, that looks much better. I really do like the look of that. It looks like that just flows a little bit better for me. Now, it turned out that was a chair that I fixed earlier. For some reason, it broke again. So that means I'm going to have to pull out the heavy artillery because I'm not going to keep dealing with this broken leg on that chair. So let me go ahead and get what I know works all the time. The Super Glue, Gorilla Glue Gel Glue. So yeah, I'm going to put that in there, and I'm going to make sure that I don't have this problem again. Yeah, I had fixed it earlier, thought it was okay. But yeah, this will be a done deal. I won't have to fix it again, period, ever. The whole chair will fall apart before that joint comes loose now. Yeah, so be careful with that. Very careful. Don't get that glue on anything. Just make sure you wipe it really clean when you get done so that it doesn't get on anything else. So now we're going and smooth on the regular wood glue so we can go on and add that cushion. And by the time it dries, the leg will be dry as well. So there we go. That looks really good. I really like the way that turned out. I really like the way that turned out. I really like the choice for that much better. Okay, so here we are. The two black chairs with the red velvet cushions. I think they came out really, really. So now let's look at everything together. So we got the two red chairs, the two rocking chairs, two different cushions, very similar chairs, but two different effects. They'll be in two different rooms. So yeah, I think they came out nice. Fix the back of that one. So that turned out well. Sanded it a little bit, smoothed it out. I think it blended really well. If you enjoyed this video, let me know in the comments. And also check out my other videos regarding the Rooming House Dollhouse. Like, subscribe, comment, and hit the notification bell so you'll know when I'm uploading new videos. Thanks for watching Little Gretchen's Workshop. Bye-bye, dolls.